Hello friends, in a new video. Don't forget to join my Discord server. Don't forget, okay? At 1912, Kingdom of Greece, Serbia, Bulgaria, Montenegro declared war on the Ottoman Empire to get some territories. As a result, after this war, what happened? Those countries signed a peace treaty, the Treaty of London, at 1913. And after the technological development in Europe and after many events happened, Europe said, let's start a war. On a special day at 1914, at Austria-Hungary, the prince decided to visit Sarajevo with him. And everyone was talking about his trip in the newspapers, and everyone was talking about them. Even the animals, even the birds, even the fishes, even everyone. But the people in Austria-Hungary was not friendly with their government, and they was like opposites, and they want to revolution. Like Ukrainians, Serbs, Slovakians, Slovenians, Austrians, Hungarians, Serbs, Croats, Bosnians, everyone wanted to. Even Czechs, Russians who are living in Austria-Hungary. Here is what happened. There was a liberation movement in Sarajevo, and a guy named Gavrilo Princip was a member of it. He was not a successful guy in his life, and he didn't finish his studies. And he is a Bosnian Serb who was a revolt and a member of a political party named Young Bosnia. This group was created in 1911, and their goal was liberation for the Slavic people and creating a Slavic united country named Yugoslavia. And they was influenced by many battles in the history, like Kosovo battle between the Ottomans and the Serbs. Franz Ferdinand reached Sarajevo with his wife, and someone was waiting for them.
Привет, man.
Hello.
Me and my friends was planning to give you something special. You wanna see it?
Okay, go ahead. What is it?
Close your eyes first.
9, 9. I'm not gonna close my eyes.
I said close your eyes, please.
9, 9.
Okay, this is the gift. I think he liked my gift.
The Austrians was not happy after what happened, so they decided to impose some sanctions on Serbia. But Serbs refused these sanctions. So Austria-Hungary declared war on Kingdom of Serbia. In the other side, Serbia was not alone on this conflict, and they were supported by Russia. And Austria-Hungary asked Germany for help, and the Germans immediately accepted their request, and they joined the war against Serbia and Russia. And France was a friend with Russia and Serbia, so they joined the war. But the British, they was neutral at the first. They was neutral and staying neutral. It was quiet in the borders between France and Germany, and the weather was calm, but something was waiting for France. So France decided to build a wall between Germany and France on the borders. And they didn't took a lot of time to build this strong wall and protective wall. Meanwhile, at July 24, Belgium declared that they will stay neutral and they don't have any relations with this war and they will stay neutral. After that, in August, Germany surprised Belgium with a big attack. Finally, the British Empire decided to help Belgium and France against Germany and they declared war on Germany, Austria-Hungary, and they joined the war with France and allies. The Germans started attacking Belgium and they had many battles. After the German invasion of Belgium, the German forces was attacking the French forces in the borders and planning to invade France and making France a German puppet. Both sides began a war of attrition as they used trench warfare. This had a negative impact on the soldiers' psyche because the trenches was full of rats and diseases. After many battles, the Germans was able to enter the French territories. And they was not far from Paris. Everyone was thinking that the Germans will win immediately at the World War One, but something happened. In the other side, Russian Empire was ready to join the war against Germany. So the Germans asked Austria-Hungary to help. And Austria-Hungary attacked Russia, but they was defeated by Russians immediately because the Russians was more strong and more powerful and with many soldiers. So the the German Empire sent some soldiers to help, and they started invasion in Russia. Japan was planning to make herself a great empire in East Asia, so they started attacking the German colonies at the Pacific Ocean. And they took over all the German territories and all the German colonies. Kingdom of Italy was a friend of Germany and Austria-Hungary, but they changed their decision and they changed their friends because France and Britain promised Italy to give them some territories. So the Italians accepted. They accepted to join the Allies and they declared war on Austria-Hungary and Germany. There was someone waiting in the corner. Yes, it's the Ottoman Empire. The Ottomans decided to join the Central Powers and they joined the World War One against Russia and France and Britain because Russian Empire supported Balkans countries to get independence from the Ottoman Empire. So the Ottomans started attacking Russia. The Ottomans attacked the Russian Empire in the Caucasus Mountains, but they was not professional at fighting in a cold weather like this, so most of them froze. The Armenians refused to join the World War One with the Ottomans, but the Ottomans had another opinion, so The Ottomans was preparing something for the Armenians.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Bulgaria lost many territories at the Second Balkans War, and they was wishing that their land is larger. So they attacked Serbia with Austria-Hungary, and they took over all the Serbian lands, and the Serbs ran away on the sea. Meanwhile, at 1916, Germany declared war at Portugal because Portugal was helping Britons to defeat Germany. Britons and Germans started a big war in the North Sea, which is Jutland battle, using their navy, and this was the first naval battle in the World War One. After the long fight, the two parts decided to stop fighting in the North Sea because they didn't want to lose their warships. One day, there was someone standing in the corner. Yes, it's Romania. Romania decided to help Russia, so they attacked Austria-Hungary, but Austrians immediately responded, and they lost many territories. Britain announced the use of the first tank in the history, and it started working in the Western Front. The Germans was advancing in the Western Front, but with every advance they were exhausting their resources and their ammunition. Russia was in a difficult situation. Strikes and rebellions broke out. The Russian people was suffering and starving, and the communists was able to reach the leadership with their leader Vladimir Lenin. The Germans sent a message for Mexico, and they was trying to convince them to attack the United States because the United States was so strong. So the Germans sent a message for Mexico, but the British Navy found this letter on the sea, and they show the letter to the United States of America. So the United States joined the war with the Allies, and it was a big problem for Germany. So with the military power, they defeated Ottoman's empire in Austria-Hungary, and Germany was forced to sign peace treaty with the Allies and pay many things, and it was costing a lot of money